Using Thanos, Phastos, and Jane Foster as a combination is absolutely insane. There's a really fun combo we set up in here, and we are going to take this list, see as far as we can go, starting at Proving Grounds, seeing if we can get an infinity ticket with this list. I think this is a lot of fun, and you're going to have to see how far we actually get here. There's a lot of games that we played, and I'll go into a full deck breakdown in just a second. But seriously, really fun deck. I don't know if Phastos is going to be one of the best cards inside of Marvel Snap. He feels like a really fun card, very interesting. Cost reduction potentially done in a way that's maybe not broken, considering the fact that it is a variance of whether or not he gives a +1 or a -1, depending on each and every card randomly. But it doesn't feel like it's potentially broken. There's a lot of really cool lists and really fun ideas you can do with him, and in order to give him even more value here. But using the stones, potentially as 0-cost cards, with Jane, and also maybe even using the Mind Stone to draw more of those cheap cards and give him value even on later turns, really makes him feel effective. But you'll have to see some full gameplay right after this deck breakdown. Just to start off, you have Sunspot in there, right? Because Sunspot, you're going to get the extra power, and oftentimes there's going to be some turns where you're not going to be spending all your power, especially if you've got Phastos discounting some of your cards. Sunspot feels really great. Just to get a couple extra powers, he turns into even if he just turns into a 1/4, 1/3, it just gives you a bit of value, and he can be another card that gets hit by Jane Foster. Nico is pretty solid. Just again, Nico's utility. Nico, it just gives you a lot of versatility, a lot of choices in terms of what you can do, what you can potentially play. There's a lot of really cool stuff to do with her. Psylocke, again, we just got the extra energy. The single turn of extra energy mattered so much every time we tried using her. You just got to use her in a consistent way to make sure that you're actually going to be doing it on a turn where the energy goes into something, whether that it's just a Sunspot, whether it's going to be a big card playing something a turn early, like a big 6-drop, playing it on turn 5. I don't know, Jeff's just consistent. Jeff just gives you a lot of versatility. He's great for that. Rogue is absolutely incredible. Rogue just gives you a bit of countermeasure into people who are playing Triple M or against some Destroy decks running Null at the end of the game. Gives you just a great answer to a lot of ongoing lists that are going to be a problem otherwise. Phastos, of course, the star of the deck. A lot of fun, really cool card to use. If you don't get him in time, you still have a lot of turns where you can potentially still use him. Even using him late game on turn 4 or turn 5, and then being able to also maybe hit him with a combo of Mind Stone or with Jane Foster. If you can use either one of those two, you can still get a lot of value with him as well. We have a lot of board space that we don't want to be clogged up, and it gives us a good answer for a lot of tech options that our opponents are playing against us. So Lady Deathstrike does a lot inside of this list as well. You gotta be careful what you're destroying, and you can vary the stones based off of each round, but overall very effective. Jane Foster, that's kind of the funny bit, where Jane Foster allows you to get that -1 cost on all the stones, or at least some of them, right? And then any of those stones that you get lower costed, those can come into your hand right there, and that's just so incredible. It's very beneficial for that, especially considering using the late game stuff with Phastos. If you don't get him immediately on turn 3, good stuff there. Mockingbird, you get a lot of value with her. She gets to be played early. She can be played in so many different lanes, and oftentimes she's a 0-cost card. Extremely, just a great card in general. So Mockingbird's amazing here. If we're going to be running a Thanos list, we've got a lot of times where we're going to have extra cards in our list, in our deck, that we don't need. Thanos may not be the final play on turn 6 because he's just not giving us enough power. Blob does that, guaranteed 15 power, and you can typically do the math on what cards you have left and figure out approximately how much power he will be. And also if he Phastos can buff him up even more so if he's giving more cards +2 power. Every single one of those cards that gets +2 power, buff up Blob more as well. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Very good. Eliath is an amazing answer for tech. He's also a big card that Blob can get for 1, and for 2, you're going to have priority in a lot of the games going into the final turn, whether that be because of Jane Foster, whether it be because of Mockingbird, whether it be because of just all the other power that you're going to have on the board as well. Eliath gives you a lot of choices and a lot of control in terms of just cleaning up the final turn and making it so that, you know what, maybe they're going to be trying to Shang-Chi you, and you can see it coming because you've got these big cards that have just been sitting there for a while. Eliath just fixes your problem up right there, and also can get rid of a lot of potentially Zolas if you're playing against destroy lists or other stuff like that. The Mad Titan himself, the key to this deck, really what does a lot of stuff with the Jane Foster, feels really great. Thanos, you're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. You don't typically get all the value with Thanos, but if you can get all the stones on the board, you definitely want to be able to do it. And then keeping around typically you normally want to keep the Power Stone around, and then it depends whether or not you want to keep the space / Soul Stone around with Lady Deathstrike. You can kind of debate that game by game and let that figure out. But overall, a really fun list, a really fun deck. I personally enjoyed it. This feels like a fun idea though. I have no idea if it's really gonna work at all, but this does cool. It feels cool.
The universe First shall be set right.
Random 3-cost card, not a 3-cost card I care about. I will snap you back, of course. Let's go with Space Stone. Let's start with Space Stone. One of the reasons, by the way, so I don't get a lot of the borders. What's this deck's gimmick? So the whole gimmick of how dare you call it a gimmick? It's definitely a gimmick, but how dare you? The main gimmick of this deck is that I want to be able to use I want potentially Jane Foster to make my Mind Stone mid is great. To make all of my stones cost 1 or cost I want Phastos to make my stones cost 0, and then Jane Foster will pull them into my hand. Again, it's probably not a good idea, but I do like the concept in general. Nico's not a bad pull. They changed the Ant-Man into a demon? That's interesting. I don't like that location. We're getting rid of that. Do I actually? I'm gonna place this the time stone over there as well. I'm gonna undo actions. I want to play time stone first. I basically want to be able to, if I really want to, just to be able to destroy everything in this lane with Death Strike. Reality Stone. Give me Aunt Maze. That's not bad. Yeah, Aunt Maze is not bad here for us. Nico's a ×2. Nico ×2 is interesting because we gotta actually play her here, double her, play Jeff in this lane for the time being, and then also put a Power Stone right here. That's really spicy because that turns her into a 10 power card. Actually, that's insane. We didn't get Phastos this game. Oh my god, Thanos is already 20 power. I didn't even realize that. We throw Thanos left. Literally, Phastos doesn't matter. We then just play Eliath?
Avengers! Assemble.
Yeah, it's just an Eliath game, isn't it? We play Eliath in the right lane. I think we win this game. Because I think all they do here is they play most likely Squirrel Girl and, what's his face? I don't remember the name of the other guy. Soulstone? Oh, I forgot about the stones. No, they're playing stones. What's this last card? Thanos doesn't do anything, but we still win the tiebreaker, right? Yeah, we win by 6, so it's not a lot, but it's not bad. We take that. We take those dubs where we get them. That's solid. That felt okay. So the Jane Foster gimmick may go horribly, but legit, you know what didn't feel horrible, actually? Like, just, again, in these past couple games, Phastos making the stones cost 0 felt really solid. I really don't want to do the thing where I feel like a lot of content creators do, where you just put the new card inside of existing decks. I mean, it's Thanos, so you can argue there's some existence in there, but this definitely isn't a consistent. There's not a lot of Thanos decks exactly like this one. And I do like the idea that he actually, I like the energy that he can bring to this list. Or saving energy, too. Time Stone's gonna be solid here. We go Time Stone into Mind Stone, I think. Honestly, do we play it in the left lane? Because we can burn that lane if we need to. I think I'm gonna do this, actually. Because either Lady Deathstrike or I can also try to Reality Stone that location away. Ooh, that's a bitch. That's a bitch. That's a bitch. Okay. We still Mind Stone here. We gotta clean out our deck. We gotta get rid of all the stones. And that's gonna be one of the best ways to do so. Nico into Iceman. So we just don't play our pig, and that's fine. If we have Prio here, I would really, I really want to mess with... Oh, Icebox has an animation. I didn't like that location, but I did like the animation. That was cool. We use Sunspot into Reality Stone. That's fine. We don't need those ongoing location effects. Nico and Iceman. That's overall okay. I'll regret that later. I'm gonna do that. I want to play Jane Foster next turn if possible. We go Phastos this turn, and then I honestly think I still do play Jane Foster here. I wish Soulstone stopped Thanos from being transformed. That does legitimately feel like something that the card should do. Like, the discarding doesn't feel like it happens often, whereas him getting transformed feels like a legitimate issue. Glad it didn't hit Jane Foster there. And then you just hit him again. That's fine. Surprised they didn't swap those two. You get more power output. That's a free Mockingbird, so that's pretty good here. So we just play Jane Foster. We see what else we get. They're gonna have the Thor stones. Okay. What does this Nico do? After you play your next card, it becomes a demon. Interesting. So, it becomes a demon. They have Prio, so Eliath is not going to matter. We actually probably want a lot of power in Sunspot, don't we? So I think if I want power in Sunspot, or do we even care about Sunspot, right? Is it actually simply better we win this lane every single time if we go to this play? We then go... Do we want that? Depending on the deck you're playing, it's not surprising. It's a lot, but it just depends on the deck you're playing. Mockingbird here, because they're gonna have the Thor over in this lane. Is this just better here? I think we match that lane better, and I think that's what I need to worry about more so. I think it's this play. I think that's our option. We add... Yeah, the Onslaught. Yep. That tracks. I'm gonna play this. I think it's a wrong. Oh, shit! That's a great play! That's such a phenomenal play. Oh, I'm so upset. That was a great play. Damn! That was a phenomenal play. I can't English. Wow. That was a great Quake. You could have snapped on. That was so good. That was a really solid play by them. Good to know that we have to worry about Quake now. Learning about Quake for only 2 cubes is really solid, actually. We're gonna probably lose Thanos again because we know we're playing against a Spider-Ham. Okay. We lose. Oh, they're running Werewolf too. Spicy. Let's go Reality into Power. Yep, not surprised we lose Thanos. They're gonna... Okay, so we have to worry about beasting in this lane soon. That's fine. Over here. What do we got in this lane? Do we go... I want to use the Phastos. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do everything effectively. I think it's going to be Phastos into... Yeah, I think we play Phastos middle this turn. Next turn, I think I play most likely... What's her face? I think I have to play Psylocke. And maybe a Nico. Maybe it's Nico. It depends what the other card is. That's great for us. I will snap on that. Should maybe have waited to see if we lose that one. We do, but I think we're still okay here. We could change a location. That's kind of good too. All right, that's our play. What's going on, Ben, bro? How you doing? Yeah, Onslaught's ongoing shenanigans. What's up, Ben? How you doing? Is Jeff still alive? I thought he was still alive. What are you doing over here? He's still alive. You're just lurking. You're giving love. Appreciate the love. But also, how long you're gonna be on? I don't think I'm gonna be on a super long amount of time today. I think I'm probably gonna go maybe 2 more hours. I'm not doing a longer stream today. I think I'm gonna try to do some more stuff tomorrow, hopefully. Jane Foster doesn't give us value here, which is really inconvenient. I think I do Mind Stone and Soul Stone. Actually, it doesn't even matter if we have the ongoing. We can just burn both those. We get the last two. We get the last 2 stones that we have in our deck. Thanos doesn't matter, unfortunately, because Spider-Ham exists. But then we draw 2 more cards as well afterwards. What are they doing here? Mjolnir literally does nothing. They're just trying to buff up the werewolf. That's fine. Potato, potato. Okay. Sabretooth is interesting. One cost Jeff is fun. I like that. That's really spicy. So we actually can always win the left lane. They lose 17 power in the left lane. We don't need to play a single card into the left lane. Right? We legitimately just don't need to worry about that. And they also have a Sage, which is going to be annoying to deal with. Is it just Mockingbird? I guess we can play other stuff to try to win this lane, but we don't have a good chance of doing a lot of stuff over here. We can put more stuff down, but it's not going to matter a whole lot. We could also just choose not to play any more on reveals, but I don't think they do that here. Sage is fine there. That doesn't stop us. And Beast is chill. Yeah, we win this game. Cool. I like to see it. I wish I had gotten LDS earlier. LDS would have been nice to have. Don't really care about this stuff. That's fine. We're chilling. And then Sunspot gets some extra power. Yeah, they actually screwed themselves over a little bit by playing... Like, that Quake was a great play. I'm not gonna lie. It was a great play. But they screwed themselves over there just a little bit because of the fact that they filled themselves up. And they could not deal... Like, they lost the lane every single time. So I just needed to keep a track of where they could put power down. And the right lane was easy for us.
Destiny will arrive.
Sunspot we started off with. Sunspot we can just leave over in the right lane. Spider-Ham, screw me over with this. Only can hit Jane Foster. That's fine. Ooh, that's not bad. Phastos over here is going to be pretty solid. They do have White Widow, which is a little bit annoying. But I think we're still going to be, for the most part, okay. I just want a snack. I don't know what snack I want. I want a snack. Okay, that's actually probably good for them because, again, it is going to make it so I can play less cards into this lane. But we definitely do Phastos. We could play Psylocke this turn to double Thanos. But I think we go for Phastos right now. They've got Phastos too, not surprised. That's a lot of sound effects. Hitmonkey is a little bit annoying to get, especially with crossbones, but... I just play Psylocke in the left lane. I guess I could try to Jane Foster this turn if I really wanted to.
Of Asgard. Mjolnir. Mjolnir.
What do they do here? Yeah, I play Thanos into the right lane. That's fine. They have a full deck right now. We then just do Blob here. They don't have something to stop our power at this location, I just realized. So we just throw a Blob down right here to deal with this lane, and then I actually want the other Blob to go over here, so I'm going to play the Space Stone right here. So we win this game. They don't have anything to mess... They don't have like a Shadow King or something, so we're going to be fine. They can't put enough cards down either. That we're just doing great things. Yeah, there you go. So we should win the right lane and the left lane, is what I'm thinking here. Cool. Easy game.
To me.
Woo! It's just a matter of thinking about what you're doing and figuring out what their output range is. She's seeing a Shadow Demon monster thing. Yeah, you can tell I really don't know. It's eating its own cards a lot. Is that Venom I'm thinking you're talking about? Venom, I'm gonna guess? It's got like big teeth and stuff. It's black. Right? That and also makes sense with the Shadow thing. Yeah, it's probably Venom you're looking at. Let's see what we got here. We've got, of course, another... Ooh, we're playing against Thanos again. So we can go for a Sunspot immediately, which is good. There you go. We can go Sunspot here. We can even play Mountain Stone into the Power Stone and basically just dump our hand really effectively here. Honestly... Play Power Stone. Nico's insane too. So we can go for a Mind Stone right here. And then we just dump a bunch of stones on the board. I don't want to change Attilan. Attilan should be fine for us for the most part. Yep, that is how he works. All right, I'm gonna do this play. I'm gonna play Reality, Time, and then Nico. I want Nico to potentially give us another... I'm just gonna let it be random, whatever the next card Nico gives us. Ooh, that's annoying. Vibranium Mines is actually really annoying for us. Did they change that location is the question. No, they didn't. That's good for us then. And they have 7 cards in their hand, so Attilan's amazing. Let's go for a Vibranium into a Psylocke. Phastos makes sense. Doesn't feel great at this time, though. And also playing into the allocation doesn't feel like a good idea either. Yeah, so now we can just go for a Blob. We can just play Blob in the middle lane. I think that's our play here. And then pretty much he can, no matter what he eats, we'll be happy. And then he also eats some of those guys, which is fine for us here. We still have priority then across the board. What we do is we play Eliath in the right lane. I think they play another big card over here. Or do they play it in this middle lane?
Opponent snapped.
I want to play this. I might Eliath brain this up, but I like the idea. Although they have 13 power over here. Let's, you know what, I'm gonna say screw it. I think if I do this play, it works out. It looks like it will. Oh, we got rid of the Shadow King? Hell yeah, that's so good for us. Woo, that was good. We win the right lane refill time, they moved the vision, and we didn't want to put anything in the left lane. They overcommitted over there by a long shot. That was insane for us. That's good. That was simply and honestly just great. But then how Venom works is it literally will just kind of it will become part of people typically. It's a bit strange how that works, but it is, I don't know. It will it'll eat whatever basically. If it's sent ham, it is known as a villain. So some of the cards are technically detrimental to them, to their own selves. I don't know why, for example, Deathlock is a 3/5 that blows up the cards at its location, including like its own friends. I don't really understand the logic for those guys. I don't know them, but the symbiotes in particular, yeah, Venom is a very hungry breed.
Right.
I've got Space Stone Nico. It's not bad. Oh, that's even better. Okay. I could change that location, but I really just don't want to. This is what I would like to see. What's the next card we get? What's the next ability that Nico gives us? Ooh, destroy the next card you play to draw 2. They very much do. That is completely accurate. Play Nico into a Soulstone. No, I'm gonna do Soulstone into Nico. I'd like a 1 cost here. Give me another 1 cost. Oh, 5 energy this turn? Don't mind if I do. What are we playing this turn? That's insane. Oh, we have Phastos. Okay, so we go... Oh, we play... Phastos? Is it Phastos, like, straight into Jane Foster? It feels wrong. This feels wrong. No, no, no. I think it's gonna be this, and then we play Jane Foster next turn. Although we have to undo it. I definitely want to leave. Phastos needs to be the first card you play. That.
Oh, snap.
That's a play. Yeah, there's a bunch of different symbiotes. I don't know all of them. I think there's gonna be a symbiote season of Marvel Snap in the future. But the biggest ones that people know of are what's their faces? Ooh, Jeff and Eliath are solid hits. Sorry, biggest ones people know of are Carnage and Venom. Hobgoblin's interesting, so we just need to play a card into that lane. We need to play Lady Deathstrike over here eventually. Speak of Devil, they shall appear. Jane Foster, if I can literally just play the damn card. Thank you. I don't think they should have power to play it this turn. Ooh, we got the power and the Reality Stone. That's sick. Let's go. Reality, Lady, Power. Ooh, even cheaper cards. Thank you. Iron Man?
I am.
Oh, Iron Man's insane. We play Rogue over there and we win that lane. So we can play Rogue over here into a Jeff Time Stone and we win the game. Do Rogue. They can only move one of our cards away, but we still win the middle lane. We win the middle lane and the left lane. Thank you!
I am Iron Man.
Rogue is such a great card. We actually, yeah, so we have a lot of good value. Wow, that's an insane turn. That was great for us. Wow.
Victory.
Is this deck working? That's insane that this feels like it's actually working well. There has to be something wrong here. Yeah, no, Rogue is a great gotcha.
Universe shall be set right.
She's doing good stuff. Especially considering a lot of the annoying, like, people are going to be playing Mobius and such. We just throw time zone down. Like, she's so good there, too. That's fine. They got Makari. Okay, they're running a Makari list. I like it. Oh, we have Phastos here, too? All right, let's go Psylocke into playing Sunspot and Phastos left lane. Sunspot, Phastos left. Or it's Phastos here into a Sunspot here. I'm gonna play Phastos first because on the off chance something goes really atrociously wrong with this location, I'm gonna cry. We could have technically played another stone over there, but I'm playing him sooner rather than later. Yep, so Destroyer is exactly what I was worried about. So playing him now and then playing him in the other order is exactly why I did that. And we have Jane Foster. That's a snap.
Oh, snap.
Jane Foster's great for us. We can draw any of the 1 costs currently. We only have 3 cards in our hand. Jane Foster literally giving us any of the 1 costs that have turned to 0 is going to be amazing. We also, like, that's one of the... We only had this down over here. No, yeah, you're good. No, I understood. Lady, you're chill. Don't sweat it. I will tell you if you need to apologize. You don't need to apologize. Living Tribunal. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I think we still have Prio here. Ooh, Nico Power Stone. That's an interesting combo. Yeah, I don't... You can take that as rude, or you can take that as kind. I don't mean it in a rude way, but also I'm meaning just like an honest way. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you if I think you should apologize over something. Nico's gonna give the next card we play +2. I'm actually gonna wait to play her. I don't think they're gonna have anything that's gonna stop us from putting down, what is it? Some cards. I do expect them to have Hobgoblin at some point, and so with that in mind, I think they're probably gonna play, by the way, an Iron Man in this lane. I wanna fill up this middle lane here. So I'm actually going to play Mockingbird, Power Stone, Mockingbird, I'm doing it this way. Actually, do I really want... Actually, I think I'm actually gonna go for a Nico Reality Stone. And we still have Power Stone at the end, so that's pretty good for us. So I think they may try to hit me with a Hobgoblin in the middle lane. And if they do that, we're gonna fill this lane up entirely to stop that. Very specifically to stop it. And we also have still a good chunk of power in the right lane. And nothing on Sunspot yet, so Sunspot can still gain some power. Yeah, no, but I'm happy to assist with missing social keys, because what is it? I miss them often. So, it's helpful for me. Personally. Please tell me they played Hobgoblin right here, and I just stopped it entirely. Oh, they played Iron Man there. Damn it.
Iron Man.
How many cards do we have left currently? So I know every single one of the stones is going to be 3 power. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we have Lady Strike, who's actually going to add us to 20 power with the Blob. 22 power with Blob in any lane, right? So Blob is a great pull here. We do Blob in the left lane, Power Stone mid, and we win the game. They really should throw an Iron Man in the middle lane. Or right lane. Oh, 24. I did my math slightly wrong. Never mind. That's a great play.
Victory.
I take it. We take those. This deck is actually feeling pretty solid. I'm gonna snap now. We only have they're down to 2 life points, so we're gonna keep them. We're gonna keep them low. We're gonna keep them nice and low. Let's go Space Stone in the right lane. We're gonna play Mind Stone mid, most likely. Oh, we have Phastos too. That's insane. I wonder, do we even play the Mind Stone? If we don't play the Mind Stone, we can actually get some more legitimate stones, and then use those, and then play those stones at a cheaper cost. So what if, yeah. So we play Nico into a Power Stone. Phatos? You're not even calling him Phastos? Wow. Early read 2 out of 5. Overall, he's felt effective. I'm using him in a very strange deck. I think anyone who's going to give you a legitimate breakdown on a new card this soon is misleading you in some way, shape, or form. However, thus far, he feels effective and pretty solid. Like, I personally don't have an issue with him. I think he's feeling pretty great. Let's go wear a Mind Stone right here. Sorry, you have made me chuckle. I draw 2 stones. I'm going to leave the Reality Stone in my hand for the time being, too. They are choosing not to change that location. I don't think I'm good at this game. I don't like Jotunheim, though. I don't know. Phastos just... I would say Phastos is just a solid card. I will be surprised if something comes out that makes it... that just shows that he's not just a useful card. Without really going much further into any of the info there, I would just be surprised if something was legitimately just like if someone just realized he wasn't bad or was bad. God, I can't English. I hate English so much. I'm actually gonna play Nocturne over there. I'm gonna throw a Soul Stone in this lane, and we're gonna throw a Time Stone here. So yeah, cost reduction is very powerful in any game whatsoever. I think that they're being very careful about it. At least they're trying to be more careful about it in the future. I'm hoping we get a Ravonna nerf, by the way. So I think that at least in this specific instance, I don't think he feels bad, simply due to the fact that it's not guaranteed. I think if it was guaranteed, it'd feel pretty good. But yeah, cost reduction stuff can very, very, very easily be broken and insane and horrible and shouldn't, and probably in a lot of cases shouldn't exist. Yo, Cables, you're awesome. Thank you for giving this Hyktron the sub. Hyktron was just talking to me earlier, talking about how it really felt left out of the subs. So it very much, I can tell you that Hyktron and I both appreciate you very much. One of us over the other. I'm not gonna tell you which. Oh, was it not targeted? Was it just in general? Thank you so much. Still, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna move Jeff over here. We're gonna play Thanos maybe because I'm really worried about how much power they're gonna play here, and then we're gonna leave the Mockingbird in the right lane and win the game. There we go. I like this play. This overall feels pretty good. I think we're gonna have, how much power are we gonna have in the right lane? We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 16 power in the right lane. We're gonna be having 26 in the middle lane. That's gonna be pretty easy to counter their Iron Man. And we're moving both Nocturne and Jeff into the left lane to hopefully deal with that Jotunheim annoyance. Overall, this feels like a great play. I don't know. I like this deck. Lady District is a really fun card, I think, with the stones, because you can basically just pick and choose which stones you actually want to keep each game, as well as it's a bit of a tech card. Alioth is a fun card. I actually think, like, too much Alioth sucks in the meta, and I think that currently he's really solid right now. And I enjoy playing him because of that. In addition, we have Rogue to help deal with people who are going to be just trying to shut us down with Triple M. Yes, I can show you the Godsplit Jane in just a moment. Just want to make sure I win this game, and I do. Yeah, OG form was atrocious. Alioth's current form is fine by me. I don't think a lot of people are playing him, and I'm kind of okay with that. I don't think a lot of people are currently playing Alioth right now, and that is more than fine in my opinion. Alioth is a really fun card, I think, if he's not overbearing on the meta. And he's currently, I think, in a pretty decent spot. Honestly, okay, maybe it's wild. I could see him being a 5 cost. Maybe I could see him being like a 5/6. Because he hasn't played a lot. Him being a 5 cost could be interesting. This deck is kind of like actually cooking. Dude, this deck's kind of cooking. I'm actually kind of like enjoying this right now. Is that just me? Like, it could be some very, very big copium. Sorry. OG Alioth. Alioth was very hatefully known as the Fart Cloud, or apparently a Toot Cloud, as Cables has already admitted that they are a child. This could be rough with some destroying stuff. Mojo World's interesting. Let's throw a Psylocke. Actually, don't even want to put the Psylocke in that lane. Yeah. What? Wait, how did you get back? Cables, you were supposed to be banned. Dang it. 84% is never sure enough.
Enough
Yeah,
said,
no. So the original way Eliath worked is if you look it up on snap.fan, you can actually see the original forms of a lot of cards. Stock may not have been the right call here because we can't play anything. We don't have any 4 costs to play. I want to see what we get here. Yeah, I think she was a mistake. I'm going to go for a Reality Stone over there into a Space Stone here. But the reason the original one wasn't great and really wasn't well loved is because of the fact that it didn't really, it didn't challenge any deck building. It was just kind of there, and you played it, and it worked, no matter what. Which is really just awkward, unfortunate, and was not something people enjoyed. For a very fair reason. Let's throw a Time Stone down over here into a Soul Stone into this lane. The original one, what he did is it was a 6 cost 5 power card that just destroyed all cards your opponent played that turn, even if they were unrevealed, which is atrocious and hated.
What a game!
And it was hated for good reason. Very bad card. Did not like it. Let's go Phastos into a Mind Stone.
Opponent snapped.
We actually have the last card in our list as interesting. So actually the but it did it to your opponent. So Venom takes your own cards. He did it to your opponent, which sucks because then you just remove agency from the game. And it's like, oh well, thanks for not letting me have a choice on what happens. Play Mind Stone here. I actually don't really care about Phastos. Like I want to. Do I actually care about Phastos? Do we go Phastos here into a Mind Stone here? Or we could Rogue. Steal that bonus and then just throw down Power Stone. It's atrocious and I love the idea. Ooh, there's a null effect. Yo, that's new. Look at that. There's like a little effect over him where he like looks like he's absorbing stuff. That's cool. I haven't seen it before. So yeah, Rogue's a great card. I love it. I was gonna go with the Thanos play, but Rogue gives us more value. I don't think they're gonna Zola because then they lose the Crown City bonus. I think they're gonna be worried about that. I think that we're more likely to see some stuff similar to either Killmonger. I'm willing to bet it's gonna be Killmonger, maybe. We still win the middle lane by even more now. Thank you very much. Can we please just make a point to thank our opponent Pill for really making sure we win the game? Actually, we could lose over here if it's a Killmonger. Power Stone Hidden might give us a game. Oh, that's a new effect. Was that in the patch notes? I did not see that. If that doesn't go to the right lane, we're okay? I think we win this. Yeah, we win that.
I am inevitable.
That's a cool new effect. I don't like how long it takes every single time. Yep, it just chomps.
Victory.
That's Venom. Venom just eats all the cards. He destroys your other cards at this here, and then he adds their power into him. So basically, he just makes himself stronger by getting rid of your other cards there. I think that effect is cool, but it's the same thing with the Mockingbird effect that I'm not a big fan of. The fact that there's now a longer delay between each and every single thing you do on your turn is just rough to me. I don't like it. Phastos Jane Foster isn't bad. I wish I had some cards to just dump early though. Soulstone's fine. Soulstone probably into Phastos. Yeah, Phastos here. Moving cards. Yeah, it is Phastos. Phastos is the right play. We have Time Stone and the Jeff we can do stuff with, but we definitely play Phastos this turn. What I'm worried about is I am worried about a Venom. So Venom's going to be a problem card, I'm expecting. Double Killmonger. So they are planning to do 2 Killmongers because, again, that's was copied with Nico's ability. Phastos is fine here. Why is Killmonger in the middle? Okay, it's fixed now. Venom over here could really be a problem, but I wonder if they actually do it. All right, we go Space Stone, Time Stone, and Jeff here. We have a lot of options. I think I'm just going to fill the left lane. By fill, I mean just play 3 cards there. Yeah, so they definitely are going to try to Venom this turn. I don't think I have any extra energy, unfortunately.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, you're snapping. Fair. Alright, I don't think I'd play Jane. I think we go... Mind, Mockingbird, Sunspot. I am worried about... Because they're going to Venom here. They probably still have Zola, though. That's the biggest problem. And New York is annoying because we can't now easily fight for a single location and guarantee where their cards are going to go. It still could be that... So... Okay. But they also have a lot of stuff against them still. I actually kind of feel like we have a good chance of being able to win this here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Hulk and Mockingbird into the right lane. I'm going to put Mind Stone over there as well because I think there's a chance that if they play a Killmonger, the Mind Stone won't go away. That actually gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that enough, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. It barely matches the Venom. Barely matches Venom. 28. That's it. 28. If they Killmonger, we still cry. But I think I'm going to do this. Ooh, maybe the Reality Stone does something because they're going to play Zola, right? They're just playing Zola? They just play Zola here.
Inevitable.
Hail Hydra!
It depends on where X-23 goes, because the left one resolves first. Where does X-23 go afterwards? We win the tiebreaker depending. No, do we actually? Oh my gosh, we lose by 1. We lost by a singular point of power. Alliath was the play. I didn't know, but the problem... God, New York is rough because we didn't know where they were going to go. We haven't revealed that we have Alliath, which is good, but if they couldn't have moved their stuff, Alliath was the right play in the mid. That's unfortunate. Scar's interesting. Wait, I did what? Question mark? Sorry, I've already forgotten what I say. Or what I said. I'm gonna throw Mind Stone down. I don't care about giving it to them. I'm actually fine with cluttering their hand. That's not helpful for them, and it's helpful for me. Oh, I did. I lost by 1 point. Yeah, unfortunately. So keep dumping cards there. Yo, I'm kind of chill with that, though. We're kind of chill with that. This is kind of awesome. Mind Stone. Soul Space. Let's just keep dumping mid, though. I think we keep dumping mid. Mind. Soul Space.
Opponent snapped.
Like, I don't care if we get it here. I actually really need Lady Deathstrike soon. But again, just putting cards into their hand is kind of solid for us. Especially cards that they really can't use effectively. Coal Obsidian. They got Coal Obsidian, so they're probably going to play a Venom in this lane. Lady Deathstrike's going to be great in the middle. We do have a full hand right now, unfortunately, so we have to do Lady Deathstrike over here. What's up, Chloe? Yeah, I'll hydrate in just a second. Play Lady Deathstrike here. We just need to get rid of everything over here. Then play a Reality Stone over here. I will hydrate and stretch. Solid. Reality Stone's good. Hope you're doing absolutely great today, though. Yeah, you heard that click? It felt good. So you got Venom again doing some stuff. Honestly, depending on what we get over here, we could easily... We don't want these 2 cards, but if we get either of any of these 3... Oh, that's so solid. I know it's a boomer snap, but I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do that. That felt great for us. So we just play Thanos into this right lane? We can always win this lane with that play. Or do we worry about them going for... They don't do the 50-50, right? They'd never do the 50-50 here. You're doing great. You're just super sleepy. Oh, that's fair. Well, I hope you're getting good rest. By the way, there's a new thing. If you are on desktop and maybe mobile, you can actually, I think if you're on desktop, I think you mouse over the cards in my hand and on the board, and you can see what they do. Untap's got a new overlay thing. I think I've set it up correctly. Let me know if it works. But I think it does. I'm playing this. Death into... Is that...
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Impressive.
Oh, I haven't seen that before. You can't hover your finger? There's something in it. I think you can do it still. I don't know exactly. I'm gonna see if I actually figure it out. That's a new voice effect, by the way. That's interesting. I don't like it that there's now even more of a delay in between every single thing, but it's still fun. Jeff's interesting. Space Stone's a play. Is this gonna work now? No. May not work. I don't know. May not work on mobile. I know it does on desktop, on the browser, but maybe not on mobile currently. It says there's no deck available right now, which feels weird because there definitely should be. I'm gonna play a Mind Stone first. I'd like some more stones here. Yeah, I don't know why. It definitely, if you want, you could probably honestly report it as a bug for the time being. Got Jeff here. Oh, so we're running a Phoenix Force list. This is interesting. I wonder if this is gonna be good for him. That's a weird play, though. I wonder if that'll actually work out in their favor. Let me do Soul, Reality. Soul, Reality, Nico? Is that the play here? Honestly, I think it is. Please, no! That's great for us, actually. It's gonna resolve from left to right, too. So we draw 2 cards here. Yeah, so Psylocke isn't gonna matter this turn. Actually, is the right play just to do Power Stone into Psylocke? I think that's the play here. I'm gonna snap.
Oh, snap.
I think they also have a really bad setup currently. So I'm like, right now they've only played Human Torch, Nico, and Carnage, which means they probably are running, they probably don't have a great setup for their Phoenix Force combo. Power Stone. Nimrod, that's fine. So I'm doing something atrocious. I'm gonna just move Jeff over here, and then I'm just gonna play an Alioth here and call it a day. I can do an Alioth over here. We have 5 here, 5 here. Let's throw an extra Power Stone over in this lane, and I think we win this every single time. Because they don't have a way to move Nimrod easily and destroy it on the same turn because of that Carnage right there. So we just Alioth there, just get rid of the Nimrod entirely, and call it a day. Or not the Nimrod, but we get rid of... Because they're going to try to play a card akin to... I'm going to guess Venom. And we just stop the Venom from occurring at all. I called it, and that's going to be Deathlock. Yeah! And we win that tiebreaker.
Victory.
That's so good. I do absolutely love that. Right, because we could have tried to do some other stuff there, but legitimately, there was not another play that we had that was as effective. We also, this is not a Killmonger deck, so this is pretty good for us as well. So overall, going pretty effectively thus far. I like that, but we don't... I think that's better for us than them. I'm just gonna play Reality Stone over here, though. Need to pull this up. That's amazing. They can't move their cards over there at all the rest of the game. That's so good for us. Multiple mana is spicy. We can go for a Psylocke this turn. Just to play some more cards. It's nothing great still. I need more cards right now. I don't think Rogue's gonna do a whole lot for us. Let's see. I'll play Jane Foster, but it's not great. It's just not consistent right now for us. If that's Phoenix Force, I don't like it. Oh god, I don't like it. Multiple man is probably the worst case scenario for that bit, unfortunately. I'm gonna play Lady Deathstrike here. That's actually great for us. Because we really don't want Space Stone or Psylocke this game. And so this is going to be our best case scenario. And also, Multiple Man can't move to the middle, which is really good. And we get the bonus of whatever this card is. Yeah, I honestly feel like they really should have, right? Maybe they were trying to fight for the, maybe they're trying to fight for the Wrath and they're going to go for like a Carnage, something like that over there. Not entirely, apparently, but maybe that was their goal. Should have tried better, but yeah, I bet that was their goal. They were trying to go for the left location and they just didn't. Maybe they thought, I thought move cards potentially like resolved so they always moved first or whatever, but I guess it didn't work quite like that. I think all we do legitimately is we just kind of go this, right? We just play that and we win the game. I think that's all we do. I don't think we can do a lot. I don't think we need to do more, honestly. God, I've got my ads trying to run soon. But yeah, where's my screen? Shang-Chi doesn't matter, thank God. Wolverine? Oh, we win this game every time. Let's go. Judgment. Yeah, they made a mistake right there. Not playing for the middle either was also really weird. Oh, it's gonna be annoying that we have to wait for every single bit of that. Can you? That's annoying. Whatever, we still win that. Is this an infinity ticket with this list? There's no way we just got an infinity ticket with this list. Did they stay for this? Do they actually stay for the last 2 cubes? Tell me you don't, buddy. Come on. Okay, we got Sunspot over in the left lane. Easy stuff with the vault. Soulstone is chilling. Draw a card. I mean, that's kind of fine. We can throw it over in the left lane. I really don't want any of this stuff destroyed. And we keep in mind they are running, of course, the Phoenix Force list, so there's a good chance they're going to try to move stuff around here. Got power over in the left. Nothing great. I would love to see Phastos, but sometimes the world is not kind. They're gonna have a lot of multiple men around the board. I don't think they're gonna run anything that our rogue's gonna help out with. This is all but, I think, a loss for us, honestly. Like, I don't think we're going to win this game. I'm going to go Mockingbird into a Sentinel. I want to see if they're going to try to overcommit into the left lane. They probably also have Ghost Spider. I think that's one of the... Like, this normal list, for what it's worth, I think the last 2 cards in this list normally... Although we're missing... what is it? Shang-Chi isn't a card you see. They're probably subbed Iron Lad for Shang-Chi is what I'm willing to bet. Let's do this. And then is that gonna be Ghost Spider in the right lane? That's what I have to imagine. It's a Nimrod. Do we just retreat? We let them play it for 2 cubes, so we don't do anything else? Is that what it is? Because I don't think we win this game. I just don't think we have enough stats to win. Okay, so what they're gonna do here, I just realized. What they're gonna do is they're going to play Arnim Zola. They're gonna move one multiple man into the. They're gonna move the multiple man that's currently in the left lane, I think. No, but they also have. I think it's gonna be Arnim Zola in the middle lane to basically just eat 2 different multiple men. Arnim Zola middle, and then it's gonna do Venom across the board. I think we lose this game. I feel very confident that we actually lose this game, but I'm gonna play it through. And I think all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play Thanos in the right lane. Yeah, that doesn't feel great for us. Then they just probably destroy a bunch of stuff in the middle or in the right lane. Yep. So we lose that. Then it's Nico into a Sentinel. We're actually only off by 4 points in the right. We still lose the right. So we're off. So we lose every single lane here. We lose by 3 points in left and only 1 point in the right. So that's not the worst. That's fine. Especially considering this is the final round for an infinity ticket. We can take those. We can take those. All right, I'm gonna keep snapping. We gotta keep them. We're gonna keep them honest. We're forcing them in every single game. If they get a bad location like this, they're stuck here. Honestly, if I were them, I might just retreat based off just that location. Just call it a retreat. Wait for a better location. Oh, that's so good for them though. Wakanda MC is amazing for them. Mind Stone's the play here. We can get some extra stones into our hand. Mind Stone into 2 other stones is pretty solid. We also, no, they have more power. Oh, and that's hit a multiple man. That's so good. Oh, we can put. We're doing this. We're gonna play 3 cards over here. Because this, by the way, destroying the top 3 cards of their opponent deck, that makes it very difficult to do a good Phoenix Force. All of those cards get destroyed. And we got rid of the Phoenix Force. Insane. What else do we get? Human Torch. That's good for them, but again, they don't have Phoenix Force, so it doesn't really matter. First card we played there, or next card, whatever, gets +3 power, and it moves. That's so insane. I love it. Oh, we're gonna play Psylocke. Mockingbird into Nico. I actually don't even care if it goes into this left lane. I'm doing it this way very specifically because I actually want to be able to play Alioth next turn. I want to be able to play Alioth a little early here. Yep, and this is why I'm going to do it, because we just get rid of their... we now just get to completely erase the ability of Nimrod, which means we win the game. This is why I'm liking this deck currently. That's so amazing. We just turn off the ability of Nimrod. Yeah, Psylocke feels great in this list too. This list legitimately feels like it makes sense. Why does this work? Why does this list feel like it legitimately works? I don't get it. They do the Nimrod there, and then they're gonna have Shang-Chi and pretty much nothing else they can play on the final turn. What was this actually? Wait, what did they try to double? We turned off the ability of Shang-Chi! That's insane! That's insane! Oh my gosh. Alioth is a great card. So they're going to do a Venom over here, and then that Venom's going to move over to the middle lane, and then that Venom's going to go over to the right lane, is their plan. So with that in mind, I'm going to play a Space Stone over here and throw Thanos down. Is it Thanos? How much power do we get? We have 9. We actually get more power by going for the Blob play instead. We'll do Blob. We'll do Blob. That's so dumb. That is insane. Like, they don't have another card that messes with us. They don't run another card other than Shang-Chi in this list. That's so good. I can't believe we just got an infinity ticket with Phastos, Jane Foster, Thanos. That doesn't seem right. But it's true. We did just get that. Oh, they moved the Wolverine instead. That's fine. That's even better for us, honestly. Yeah, it's chill. That's insane. That is an insane. That's just so good. How is it? How did?
Victory.
I mean, here's the thing. We didn't use Phastos in a lot of the games that we just played. But the times where we used him, he was effective every single time. He's a solid card. Like, he's just a solid card. It's not consistent whether or not he's gonna give either a +1 or a -1 to all the cards you have. But at the same time, that's an infinity ticket. Wait, it's over there. It's there. That's an infinity ticket that we just got with this list. I didn't expect that. That's so good. Wow. Hope you enjoyed the video. Phastos, fun card. Can't believe we got an infinity ticket with him. It's so crazy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. I'll see you guys around. Peace.